Whew. Wow. Gamescom. So many things came from Gamescom this year, man. Not even just from Devil May Cry 5. We had a shit ton of Devil May Cry 5 news to come from it. But, man, we got Sekiro, Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay, finally. What else? Resi 2, and a bunch of other things. But I was mainly focused on Devil May Cry 5 because back when the E3 trailer came out, Itsuno, he said to us that we would be waiting till Gamescom to see more stuff, and I thought it was going to be the Dante trailer, but it wasn't, but it was at the same time. So yeah, it was more so focused around Nero, but we still got a little bit of Dante gameplay just to see what he can do, and I'll bring that up later in the video. But I need to get this out the way first, this Devil May Cry 2 shit, and where it falls in line in the timeline of Devil May Cry. Someone took to Twitter, right? And they ended up asking Matt Walker, does Devil May Cry, like, where does it fall in the timeline? And I think they asked him, is Devil May Cry 5 after DMC2? And he said, yes, we confirmed this in multiple interviews or some shit. That is ridiculous. That is really crazy. When I heard that information, I just couldn't believe it, because with how bad Devil May Cry 2 was, people really like closed it off as, because it was just such a bad Devil May Cry game that people just put it at the end, like the end of the timeline, because it's the worst Dante. Not visually, but charismatic. Like the way he acts is just so fucking garbage. So people just shunned it and put it to the side and cast it out their brains. But as much as people want to do that, we can't. We just can't. Devil May Cry 2 is officially canon, boys. That's crazy as fuck, man. I just can't believe it. So now that we know this, we can actually look back at the Devil May Cry 5 first trailer from E3 and make a couple assumptions, some speculations. But here's mine. In that cutscene when Dante first shows up on a motorcycle, I think, because people were already saying that this is actually him riding out of hell. I think that's the same thing, but it's more concrete now knowing this information. So it could probably take place literally after he, like, it could pick up wherever you start Dante's story. When you pick him, it probably picks up right from where he drove out of hell to come see Lucia. And when she dropped the coin and left out the door, and we didn't see shit else, it could more than likely be picking up right there. I would be so happy, because this confirms other things like Lucia being in the game. Maybe not playable, but she's there. And I don't know about y'all, but shit like that really means something to me, to where when they bring back old Devil May Cry characters that were protagonists, or even probably a good antagonist or a couple of demons from the old games, which they are doing. They have the Devil May Cry 1 demons with, like, they got scissors, them big ass scissors. They got those in there, and they look very good, modernized. But shit like that really means something to me as a Devil May Cry fan. I've been a fan of this series for a very, very long time, and to see old characters that were in the PlayStation 2 era of graphics, like fucking Lucia, Lucia, just to see her being in Devil May Cry 5 and how they use photorealism in that game. So it's like a hyper realistic kind of look, but it's not realistic, but it is at the same time. It's crazy. I don't know how they do it. I'll leave it up to them. I'm not a professional at that shit. But yeah, that's crazy. We could more than likely see Lucia in the game as just being there. Like, I love character interactions. I want to see Nero, Trish, Lady. And speaking of Lady, spoiler warning right now. I don't want anyone to say that I spoiled them on this shit. So if you don't want spoilers, you can either skip over the video, just skip like 10 or 15 maybe seconds ahead, and you'll be straight, or just leave the video entirely. It's up to you. So I found a screenshot that was popping up over 4chan and Reddit and everything. I don't use 4chan that much, but I went there to go find it because it was getting scarce. I couldn't find it anywhere. I felt like Capcom was taking it off the internet. It's 2 screenshots. Not even a screenshot. It's literally a nigga sitting in his living room, like playing the game, and he took 2 pictures of the screen. He actually took 3, but we already saw one of the shots from the trailer. One of them is a lady being on the ground, just laid out. Like, she's on the ground. Ain't no damn bed like she's sleeping. No, she's just on the ground, laid the fuck out. I don't see blood, but she's just there. And she has pants. She has black pants and I think a white button-up shirt. She actually has black pants this time around. I don't fucking like that shit. Because I don't know. She just lost her good-looking factor. Like, I don't know. But, yeah. Lady is in the game. I don't know if she's going to be playable or not. She's probably going to be DLC like they did for Devil May Cry for a special edition. So, yeah, that might just happen. And they haven't confirmed Virgil as a playable character yet. So, that's crazy. And we got a shot of V from that picture from the dude that leaked online. It's not, you can't really see too much of V. Is blurred out. Like, it's really blurred. You can't see much of him, but you know that's him, and he's there. Like, he's holding the cane and leaning on it. So yeah, that's V. It's like Nero. He's looking at him from afar, and I guess he's like, what's up, or whatever. So that's crazy as hell. But yeah, man, DMC 2, I can't believe it. So we're gonna get Majin Devil Trigger. Whew. Majin Devil Trigger. That's one of the things that everyone liked in that game, and I don't blame them. It's like Dante's own rendition of Sparta. Like his Sparta's Devil Trigger. I love that shit. I love the fuck out of it. And one of the weirdest things about Dante right now for me is how will he use the motorcycle during gameplay? Okay, my thoughts, I really think it's Pandora. That's the only thing I can go with. Like, honestly, because when you really think about it and think about the gameplay, unless they really try to change some shit drastically on how you switch weapons or whatever, that's a whole ass motorcycle. Think about that. That's a whole ass motorcycle. Do you really think you're gonna be pressing, what is that button? R2 to change weapons to a motorcycle? Like, it's gonna be an icon with a motorcycle and he just whips the motorcycle out of nowhere? Nah, I don't know about that, bro. That's why I think it's Pandora. People really have been denying the possibility of it being Pandora. Nigga, Pandora has 666 different forms. It's not too far-fetched at all. And for Dante being a crazy ass nigga he is, I'm pretty sure they would implement some shit like that. Hell, you could use the transformation of Pandora in 4, where he literally turns into a hovering missile launcher. Come on, a motorcycle is not far-fetched at all. So yeah, man, I'm hyped. That's all I really say, man. And I noticed a couple other things, but there's one thing I really want you guys to see, and I'm gonna put it up here right now. It is a phenomenal taunt that they put in the game, and they could have made this a whole new costume that you had to unlock by beating a difficulty, but they didn't. And it's amazing that they did, because this shit is badass. Take a look. So yeah, man, that's basically it. Whenever some more news comes up, I will definitely be here to report on it. I couldn't get on this as fast as I wanted to because I was at my uncle's house, and then I just wasn't feeling like making a video, but I'm back on it. So as soon as anything gets announced, I will be there. Until next time, peace. Okay, so I actually forgot to leave a question at the end of the video. The Devil May Cry timeline looks like this right now. So let me know how you guys feel about that in the comment section, please. I wanna get some discussions going as some other Devil May Cry fans on my first 2 other videos about this, and I just want to hear what you guys have to say. Till next time, take care.